Generic greetings and welcome back to Railroads. Today's beverage is a delicious coconut and blueberry smoothie. Very, very nice indeed. So welcome back to Railroads. In the previous episode, we were trying to complete all of the scenario objectives in the first era. And, well, I managed to pick one of the maps that's not actually possible to do, but we did get the other ones completed, and it was a middling success, shall we say. Either way, another challenge, again suggested by a couple of people in the comments, and keep those challenges coming. This time, we're going to do the no grid challenge, which means that all of our track that we lay, it can go around corners, it can be tunnels and bridges and all of that sort of thing. We can do whatever routing we desire, but the grade must be no grade, so it can't go up and it can't go down, which means, well, it's going to cost a lot of money. So we could go for easy-ish mode on Great Britain because it's a fairly flat map. France, again, quite similar. However, I think we're going to go with actually probably the one that it loaded up on, which was, I mean, that's quite a Southwest US, that's quite a good map for that one because it's got a lot of mountain, and same for the Northwest. No, we're going to go with the Southwest US map because it's got lots of mountains and lots of hills, and, well, we'll see how we get on. So we have been placed, oh, good grief, in Bishop, which again is already a bit of a downside. We do have the ability to turn, well, actually there's two industries here. There's a refinery and a winery, and please don't get those two mixed up because there'll probably be some fatalities. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and we'll connect up the Bishop Grape Company. I'm going to sell some of my stock and immediately start buying out the winery, and then this is going to come over, and that says moderate downhill. We are not allowed to do that, so we need to raise this up until it says no grade, and we'll place it in there, and that means that we should be able to just connect it over to that side. And yes, it is actually floating. This is the challenge. This is what we're going to be doing. So from there, we'll take all of those grapes, we'll wait until full, we'll go there, we will clear the car, and then we'll call it a day there. We've got lots of ore back here, which is brilliant, which is actually required over at, down here. This can turn ore into gold, and, well, I may go ahead and do that. What else do we have? We also have a refinery. I'm going to select the refinery and look at all the oil over there. That is brilliant. So what we're going to do is go here. We're going to double track to there. We're going to take this and bring it all the way over here, and, oh, that's a gentle downhill. So we have to bring this up, and no grade. In fact, to be honest, that is not too bad at all. That's very reasonable. We will go ahead and start purchasing the refinery. I'm going to sell some more stock. And for there, it is just, once again, max that out, wait until full, go there and clear the car. So that's okay. We haven't really checked on our competitors. We've got J, Pierpoint and Morgan, which is Cornelius van der Bee, or Built, I think it's B. They're in Bullhead City. I haven't found Morgan yet, and although they're probably going to be down here. Or J Cook, actually, between LA and San Diego, which means they're probably going to be over here near Phoenix. No, they're not. So I'm not actually too sure where they are. Anyway, not a bother. We do have another refinery there, so I'm just going to basically spur off from there, and then it's going to come along, and it says gentle uphill. That is not allowed, so we have to go down and down until it says no grade, which it says no grade there. And once again, we'll connect that up, and then we'll go for max that out, close that, wait until full, and then that's job done. So not only do we own our two industries in Bishop, we now have the Grape Company as well as the two refineries, so that's good. Mayor of Barstow solicits railway. Possible. It looks like Las Vegas is requiring, it's requesting wine, and it's requesting manufactured goods, and it looks like Cornelius has built over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to double track, and then from here we're going to have a train going all the way to LA. And sorry, to Las Vegas, and that's no grade. Okay, that's that's actually a lot easier than I expected it to be. So I would like to double track that again and have passengers and mail going back and forward, but realistically, it's going to be the manufactured goods because that's what we really want. It's the most profitable out of all of our things here. So from there, we're going to go from, say, 3 wine and 5 of those, go up to Bishop, clear the car, and bring back passengers and mail. And I might as well fill it up. And now it's going to shout at me and say, oh, you're going to lose money because, yes, where we are, which is in Bishop, it actually doesn't make passengers and mail. But that's just a thing. The other sources of wine are nowhere near here, so that's a bit of a shame. For the refinery, we could bring the oil from there, but I don't think so. I think instead we want to go over to... Yeah, we want to start taking the ore. That's going to require a bit of a double track there. And then let's just go to max speed here. And we're going to come down to there and then back up and start taking that gold. Because that is, I believe, gold in this game is the most expensive out of all of the materials. I believe out of all the materials, it is the most expensive to... most expensive thing you can carry. Gentle downhill, no. There's no grade to there, but that's going to cost more money than we have. Yeah, because we're going to go to there and then we're going to continue going down. So just waiting for the money to roll in. There's lots from the wine. Oh, there's actually the money. The money has already rolled in. So we want to build that up. Like so, it says no grid, which is fine. Then over to here, and again, building that up, and that says no grade. And then there's the 260 mogul. And we have to... Oh, we've got no money. And there we go, we've got that, that depot now in there. And naturally, we do want to get the smelter. I will start bidding on the smelter. It looks like Pierpoint Morgan straight in there with a bid, although they are actually nowhere near here. It's Jay Cook that's got the highest bid, and I may not get it. I think, no, we're not. I thought with 200,000 generic units of currency, that would be a pretty much certainty that we'd... get that, but looks like that is not the case. So all of this stuff that we're about to transport is going to be netting money to no grid. Hang on, no grid. Yeah, it's going to be basically be giving money to Jay Cook. So that's not good. Anyway, we'll do what we can. So that's going to go in. I'm going to say there, absolutely max that out. Go there, clear the car. Job done. I'm going to do something similar. There's actually... Is there two mines here? Or is there just the one? No, it's just the one. It's just the one. It's just the way it's sort of... way it's built. And that's moderate uphill. We want to go down. Gentle uphill. No grade. There we go. When it places you, it might look a bit dodgy. It's fine. It is actually okay. So that's being transported. What I'm tempted to do is actually alter this here. So alter this route of cargo, go there, empty the train, then go there, fill up, close that, then go back, and then clear it, and then job done. So it's going to go here first, drop that off, come back here, pick that up, drop it off, and then go home. That is what it's going to do. And, oh, okay, we've actually got the ability to now... I think double track from here then. And how much would it cost me to double track all the way? It would cost a ridiculous amount of money. But we're going to do it anyway. So it just means that we can have some passengers in mail service, which I think is reasonable on here. And that's now connected up. Similar thing over here. Just going to spin the camera around so we can have access to the other side of the track there. And we will say from this one, we'll say there. We want passengers and we want mail. And there we go. And then go to there and job done. The other route, what is Las Vegas producing? It is producing nothing. It has a power plant, so it's just passengers and mail we're transporting over there. Okay, fine. I think we will go ahead and in Las Vegas we will get that to a terminal. I think it would be desirable. Over here, a similar thing. I can't believe that they've won that smelter. That is... it's not ideal. It's suboptimal, in fact. So, there you go. Okay, we'll get this to a terminal, just for the speed. And Americans demand more oil, I think that just said there. Fair enough. So we've now got that fully done. Let's go ahead and rush over to Las Vegas here. And there is oil over here which we can bring to Las Vegas. So once again, we're going to double track. Half cost to build bridges. That might be okay. We need this to go for a no grade. And then over to here. Just going to spin the camera around again. Maybe there. Gentle downhill, no grade. And then over here, which is bring it right down, no grade. Okay, there we go. So we've got no grades on all of that, which is fine. We're going to put that in there. And then this is going to take whatever oil it can down to Las Vegas and then clear the car and then come back. We may actually buy out that power plant. Let's go for that power plant. And speaking of buying out, I'm going to start buying out some of my stocks because, well, it's probably best that I own them. And we've already got a decent amount there. Okay, that's fine, and we've now built that. And lighting Las Vegas, neon stocks on the rise. That is apparently some victory screen. Yes, building or purchasing a power plant in New Vegas. New Vegas? Well, why not? Why not? New Vegas is a good game. All right, let's go for another connection. We're probably going to look at maybe here, Bullhead City. I'm actually going to... Ooh, there's the 460 10-wheeler passenger train. Locomotive. Sorry. I know people get... people get a bit twitchy when you start calling them the wrong things in train circles. I truly believe most people don't care, but we'll try and get it right for the sake of accuracy. So... we do have over here Barstow. It is wanting cattle. Don't think I'm going to be able to do that though. But I'm tempted. How are we doing for goods over here? We've got loads of goods. We could probably transport goods if we were to tell you what, if we were to from here double track it all the way over to there. Alright, then we want to go for... oh, this is not going to work. This is not going to work. Because you can't really connect these things. It says it's going to, but it just isn't. Oh no, that one worked. And... no. That one worked, that's fine. Okay, then what I can do is go to there. And then from that one to there. And it means we can have... goods going back and forward, and then do we need to bring bullion back? I don't know. Oh yes, it does. It does. They do require it. So in that case, I'm going to alter that. So I'm not going to bring passengers and mail back. So I'll alter the cargo concert. From that, clear it, and we will bring some passengers and some mail, but also that as well. And what locomotive do we want? We want the freight for the size of the thing we're doing. That's fine. Okay, money is absolutely brilliant, and I must confess I have got a bit of my bee in my bonnet about J Cook owning that that smelter. So I might try and buy. Well, I've bought lots of their stock. How we're doing? We are on 7.5 million. J Cook is on 8. And then Morgan and Cornelius on 2 and 1.5, respectively. What else can we do? We do need to... we've got this up and running, which is fine. We need to head up into the mountains. And what's the best way of doing that? Let's go to Flagstaff. The problem with Flagstaff is... well, the problem with Flagstaff is actually getting there on a level grade. So that's no grade up to there. That is great. So from here... over to, say, here. We want that to go to no grade. Oh! Increased freight pulling power for all trains. We are definitely bidding on that. And quite frankly, I will put a lot of money into that one to make sure we win it. This is going to be a nightmare, by the way, doing this. Going over to Flagstaff. 190,000. Cornelius just beat speed record, and there it is. Okay, so from here, oh, good grief, to Flagstaff, alright? That's moderate uphill. We just need to keep going down, and down, and down, and no grade. Click. The only thing we can see that there's even a railway over here is that we've got this. But technically, Passengers in mail. There you go. It can actually work. Now, as for double tracking, I technically can do that. It is allowing me to do that. Alright then, here's something. There to there. Okay. And then I want to go... It's not happening, is it? I don't know where. Because it's completely underground. I can't see where this would connect up. There's the end. And then that... Hang on. That there would technically be a connection. Yes. Then from there, because that was no grade, up to here. Steep uphill, we don't want that. All the way down, and no grade. So, welcome to Railroads' very first underground railroad system that completely turns Flagstaff into a metro. Oh, that is ridiculous. And obviously, I am going to buy out. I am going to buy out the winery. And there's also grapes over here, so we'll have to go and sort that out as well. It's unlikely that we'll be bringing these grapes anywhere else, by the way. Looks like J Cook is hot on our heels, actually, when it comes to stocks. We are about... We're about 500,000 better off than them. But they're really making me pay for this. 340,000. More than I would have liked to have paid, but it is bought anyway. From... I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's from around here somewhere. There's an end. There's an end piece right over here. So, moderate uphill. Oh. And down, 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 down. And no grade. There we go. So once again, wine. Well, grapes, should I say. From here, over to there. Hang on. One more. There you go. Clear the car. Okay. From... Oh, J Cook, Stockyard. Oh, there's a freight loco. I'm going to probably get that. I don't even know where this is. Let's have a quick look. Jump to industry. It's in Yuma. Well, if J Cook wants it, that means we want it more. That's the rules, right? And... Oh, no. See, if Jay wants it, like I say, he already bought out one of our stuff, so we really want to best him on this one. I think we want to go from Flagstaff to Phoenix. That'll require some more double tracking. Just keep bidding on this. Oh, end of the line for Cornelius. It looks like J Cook has bought them out. Interesting. You know what then? Let's start buying out Morgan, and I will liquidate his assets. And we're making ridiculous money. Even though, I mean, there's not much to look at. You just see the little bit of smoke there. Those are actually, to be fair, that is relatively accurate. Wait for all of the train enthusiasts to point out that it's not. But as far as I'm aware, that is actually fairly accurate. If you got big tunnels, you would have, like, basically gaps in it, or shafts to let the smoke out. So that looks pretty good. Oh, half's cost to build tunnels. I'm just about to build a big tunnel, so I will start bidding on that. I don't know why Morgan is really wanting to get it, because, I mean, they must be spending all their money on this patent. And we have it. Okay. So, we want to buy out the rest of Morgan's stocks. It's going to cost a fair bit of money. Actually, while waiting on, I do have some aged locos. So from that to that, big difference. Big difference. That's oil. That's okay. That's okay. And those will probably be alright. Right, so double track. I'm going to go over here. Bring it down to Oh, that's running it down there. That's actually okay. So it's about there. And I'm just running the mouse cursor where I think the double track was, which is there. Yes, we got it. Nabbed it. Right, straight over to Phoenix. And it's no grade. I would not have called that in a million years. Okay. Passengers and mail. Go there, clear it. Bring back 2 of each, and then loads of wine. Yes. And we're going. There is a winery here, so I could, if I wanted to, do that. No, great. Ah, why not? Go on. Go there. There. Max it out. Wait until full. Go there. Clear. Come back. Good. Okay. We do have a smelter in Phoenix. I will buy that out. And while we're working on that, we're going to watch, apparently, Morgan try to come and, yeah, come in on it. Right, let's just buy this out. Jay Cook is hot on our heels. He really is. I'm going to buy the remainder of my stocks. Crop circle is discovered. Cornmeal prices plummet. It's going to cost 8.5 million for Morgan's remainder of their stock, and I only own 40% of them. And there's a San Diego refinery. We'll buy that out. And Jay Cook, 14 million currently for that. So yeah, interesting. Oh, let's go in the wrong way. We want to go down. Moderate, gentle, no grade. It's underground. To be fair, that's where mines are usually at, so it's sort of accurate, right? Wait until full, go there, clear the car. And what else have we got? We've got Eloy, which I always read as Eli, but it ain't. Oh, Eloy. No grade. Perfect. Go there. Passengers and mail. I normally do 4 passengers and 3 mail, or 3 and 2 is a ratio that I often employ, but for some reason I just haven't. I don't know why. I just haven't in this one. So that's passengers and mail. What I'm going to do here is double track it, like so. Have that come across, then come across to there. The reason for that is we have, I believe, an opportunity to get that stockyard and go directly to this stockyard. Oh, steep downhill. Moderate uphill. That's a teeth dryer. I almost missed that while I was building track. I missed the alert to say there's been a bid on it. So we just caught it. These 2 cornfields are not... There's nothing going anywhere. Yet it can go straight to Yuma, so why would they not do that? I do not know. So this, we're going to bring it across. Gentle downhill, no. We want it no grade. And then... Oh, we might have a problem here. No grade, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. So that goes to there. So, stockyard. All of that. Wait until full. Go there. Clear. Okay. While we're also on with that, I'm going to then split it off. That's gentle downhill. We'll bring that up to no grade. Just in case we can do that. And I'm going to alter that. So it's altered. It drops off at Eloy. Put the annex in. Drops off at Eloy. Yes, that's fine. Empties it, then goes there, then fills it up, then goes back to Eloy. Yeah. So Phoenix, Eloy, Yuma. Yes. Then back to Eloy. Clears. Then that's okay. And then we've got food coming here. And that means we can transport from there. Bullion. Wait until... No, not wait until full. Then to there. Clear it. Bring back... Food. Food. Okay. And it's going to bring back... Yeah. Phoenix. Gold from Phoenix. Food from Eloy. Or Eloy. Half maintenance cost on all trains. It's basically a no-brainer. Let's get that. Let's get that built. Just going to put another 50 on it. I'm also going to buy out that food plant. Tipping my hand a little. I'm showing my hand. Jay Cook has played a sterling game. They've obviously bought out Cornelius. Morgan, not much of a threat unless they've literally been saving up their money to buy one of us out. This is where we started in Bishop, as you can see. Bit of a nightmare around here. But so far, challenge is successful. We have not used any grades. At least not knowingly. I might have accidentally clicked something. It is possible. So over here, steep downhill. Let's go for no grade. Then we'll go straight into Yuma. Gentle downhill. We don't want any of that. No grade. And we'll connect that up. We'll connect that up. We'll do a double track to about there. Then we'll bring this over to here. Moderate downhill. Not acceptable. No grade. Put that in there. And then, yep, you might have guessed it. All of the grain, all of the time. Go there. Clear. Job done. Similar thing. There. Max it out on the grain. Wait until full. Head back. Clear. So that's food from Yuma. And if we double track again, we can expand. You know what? I've been totally forgetting all of these stations and terminals. How remiss of me. My apologies. Oh, passenger train. Flagstaff has leveled up. That's good. Station, terminal. There we go. I think those are the more... That's the main ones. So this double track that I've placed here, and I think we're going to go from there over to San Diego. And we can just slot in there. Steep uphill. Nah. Just go down a bit more. Down. Steep uphill. Interesting. So San Diego. And I don't think it's possible. No. Steep uphill. It's always steep uphill. Right, it must be passing something. Yeah, it's going through these bits here. It's because of the tunnels. So we'd have to go... Well, basically there's no way around it. Because of these tunnels, we can't go over there. We would be able to do it. It would allow us to do it if we weren't doing our challenge, which, well, naturally we are. So that is not, sadly, possible. There's a food plant. We're going to pick that up. Because I think at the moment, we're pretty stuffed when it comes to expansion. There's not much more that we can do. What I'd have to do is liquidate some person's assets. I could buy out Morgan. They're not really a thorn in our side. They're over at... Yeah, they're over here, like Los Angeles and stuff. The person that is sort of being a bit of a pain and taking our stuff is Jay Cook. But let's be honest, we're on 10.6 million. And it costs... It's probably going to be about 16.5 by the time we get there to get the remaining stuff from Jay. We only own 30% of them. Flagstaff is massive. It's also got loads of wine. We're just not transporting the wine that we need to. Which is a shame. But, well, whatever. Anywhere else that we can go? Going from there. Going from there. Feels like there may be something a bishop. No. Oh! So Morgan has been bought out by J. Cook. I'll just buy and liquidate all their stuff then. Right, so that is... that's been a bit of railroads. So... wow. Basically, J. Cook, unbeknownst to them, has basically signed their own demise, because buying out Morgan meant all of the stocks that I owned were sold. So I went from what, 12 million. Oh, there's a Pullman. I think I'll get that. I wonder if anyone else is going to bid against me. Yeah. So. Oh, look, it's uncontested. Yeah, so as soon as they bought out, we went from 12 million, something like that, to 16, and then we just bought Jay. The thing is, even though they bought out, even though Jay Cook bought out Morgan, their money didn't, like, their share price didn't really alter, which is curious. Anyway, that's been a bit of railroads, and personally, one of the more interesting challenges that we've undertaken. I really enjoyed that one. I thought that was really interesting, and indeed it was a challenge. We didn't set it easy mode as well. We went with a map with a lot of undulation. I don't even know, what would the thumbnail be? Just that? Yeah, a lot of undulation, and we can see now that this has been altered. Look, these are now go underground, and it's all about, yeah, just being on a level grade. And apart from perhaps the odd little mistake that I've made, which, well, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments, I think we've done that successfully. Either way, we're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of railroads. Enjoyable challenge. If you want to see more of railroads and have any suggestions for challenges, by all means, pop them in the comments there, and we'll see how we get on. As always, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.